A video published last week in the Blue Paper has had the unintended consequence of pitting our conservative readers against the more liberal ones. The video showed the strong-armed arrest of Christopher Knight, a homeless man who had been sleeping in front of Key West's Publix grocery store. Even though we'd published only the unedited footage filmed by a bystander and the voice of an eyewitness, without adding any comments of our own, many readers reacted on social media, stating that our report was slanted and incomplete.
What are you doing with his hand? You're gonna break his hand, dude! You're gonna break his fucking hand!
Stand up!
See, look, you got... Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh my god, you're gonna break his hand!
Ow! Ow!
The hell are you doing?
The Blue Paper is dedicated to bringing out the truth, even if some of you are going to hate us for it. This week, we obtained the footage from the officers' body-worn cameras, which raises some serious questions, such as, why do body cams stop recording seconds before Mr. Knight is pulled back out of the police car and is seen screaming in pain by eyewitnesses? The police department confirmed that it has no record of the disturbing scene captured in the bystander's video. Interestingly, the official footage resumes later when the man is being placed back into the police car. Yet police policies specifically mandate that officers must keep the body cams on at all times during an arrest, especially when force is to be used. Most of the comments about the video express the good faith belief that the man must have done something to deserve such treatment. For many, the simple fact that the police was dealing with a homeless man was reason enough. But most wanted to know more. Amanda Bullock wrote, "How about the whole story?" So here is the part of the arrest that was recorded by the police body cameras, and as you're going to see, it raises even more questions.
U.S. Police. Hi. How you feeling? Let me see you stand up then. Let me see some ID.
Sit back down. Don't make me fucking tell you again. Sit back down. Sit back down.
Just listen to what he said, please.
Let's go ahead and give him a trespass warning for Key Plaza.
No, he does. It's already done.
Oh, okay.
Overall, it shows a man obeying orders to stand up, then to sit down, then to walk off the property at Key Plaza.
If you refuse to do so,
I'm not refusing!
if you refuse to do so, you will go to jail for trespassing. Do you understand?
Alright, so I'm not refusing. See you later.
Walk in that direction off the property.
What? Is it?
Stop talking and walk.
Is it the Kmart
Walk.
property? The whole property?
This whole parking lot. This whole property.
The entire property. You need to walk in that direction. Remove yourself from this property.
I'm sure we will. Yeah, you know what.
When he's maybe 30 feet away, he's heard saying, "Fuck y'all, motherfuckers."
Nope. Okay.
Now, can you get arrested for making vulgar, disrespectful comments directed at the police? The Federal Appeals Court for our district has repeatedly declared that a police officer, by virtue of his profession or training, is expected to absorb a certain amount of abuse without retaliating. According to the United States Supreme Court, the freedom of individuals to verbally oppose or challenge police action without thereby risking arrest is one of the principal characteristics by which we distinguish a free nation from a police state. The officers ordered Mr. Knight to leave the shopping center, but after hearing his comments, they changed their minds and charged behind him.
We don't either. Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna take him?
Yep.
Mike, hey. We're gonna run now.
Stop. Hey, stop.
Get him, sorry, sir.
I said stop.
Ow! Don't slam me in the fucking ground, man. Ow! Oh!
Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, man. Ben? Ow!
Shut up.
No, I'm not doing it.
Stand up.
I'm gonna take this off.
Damn, what did I do, man? I was walking away. This is because I say
Watch
something.
the knife.
Ow!
Stand
Ow!
up.
At all times, Mr. Knight's arms and wrists are being twisted, while it's unclear that he refused to follow directions or even what the orders may
Stop. You're
be.
under arrest and keep walking.
Was pain inflicted for any reason other than retaliation against his rude anti-police proclamation?
We gave you ample opportunity to walk away.
I did. I was marching.
Shh.
Ow! 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 All right. Stop! Ow! All right. Yes. Stop! I'm not.
Another charge? Stop.
For what? For screaming so damn
I'm holding
loud?
you with 3 fingers,
There
dude.
you go. I got it. Go ahead and open up. You got it?
Yep. Step back.
Ow, man!
At 1546, Mr. Knight is placed handcuffed in the back of a police cruiser.
The direction.
Oh man, you're an asshole.
Yep, that's right, I am.
Knight continues to insult the officers. According to the police report, he was banging his head on the window and kicking the door, and they had to take him out of the car to tie up his legs for his own protection. But this is also the point where all the body cams turn dead. The only record comes from the bystander video. At 1549, Officer Choustet turns off his body cam with the words, "End scene." Officer Gomez also turns off his body cam at that
You're gonna
moment.
break his hand, dude.
At 1550, the bystander video shows that the police have taken him back out of the car. The eyewitness confirmed that the officers took Mr. Knight back out of the car. Yet the timestamps show that during that critical action, that none of the body cams were rolling.
Oh my god.
Would any drunk tourist on Duval Street have been treated in such a manner? Or is this harsh treatment reserved only for homeless people?
I'm not doing that.
Get in the car.
At 1552, Officer Choustet turns his camera back on
Interfere with
again
anything we're
as Mr.
videotaping.
Knight is being placed back into the car for the second time. Why were all the body cams turned off during the most violent part of the arrest? It's not unusual for criminal defendants who plead not guilty in Key West to remain in jail pending trial for almost a year. Christopher Knight apparently has no illusions left about the justice system. He pled guilty to trespassing and resisting arrest without violence and is expected to be released at the end of this month.
What happened? I don't know. He was just sitting here.
One of our readers asked us a difficult question. Ask yourself, he said, how precisely would you have proceeded differently? What would I have done? Well, I hope I would have had what the Supreme Court called the training and professionalism required to react exactly as the other two officers at the scene did. Officer Gomez is heard talking civilly to Mr. Knight, saying, "Do as he says, please," and he got immediate compliance. I'm sorry to say I do not approve of the immediate swearing, "Sit down, don't make me fucking tell you again, sit back down," and the confrontational attitude of Officer Choustet, which not surprisingly provoked a rebellious reaction. When Knight leaves and makes the rude comments, only Choustet loses his, quote, professional ability to absorb a certain amount of abuse for the sake of free speech. That's the Supreme Court talking. He's heard saying, "Nope, okay, Gomez asks Choustet, "You want to take him?" And Choustet says, "Yep." Choustet is also the only one inflicting continuous quote-unquote pain compliance techniques throughout the arrest. I totally understand the frustration that hard-working people feel when it comes to some homeless people, especially when they display their drunkenness in public. However, police officers are not above the law. 2 officers acted with proper restraint while the other let his blood boil up. I hope I would be able to behave like Officer Gomez and so many of the other officers out there.